All right. We are here. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? We are live. Anybody who's in Discord, you already kind of know what I just posted in there. I don't have much to say about what the market's doing. It barely did anything today. It fell. We got stopped out of our trade, but that basically all the trades got stopped out. And it looks like we're doing just what we did back here, where it's been a couple days underneath support. Are we going to do the same thing? We going up? What? Low stochastic on the daily. We're sitting in the bearish control zone. We're still above the 200. I can't get bearish until we're below that 200. So, I'm just kind of chilling. Literally not doing anything. Don't know where the market's trying to go. Don't know if it's going to go down. Don't know if it's going to go up. So I'm not trading. Just kind of sitting back and watching. Doing good. Nice, JB. Nice. But yeah, still kind of stands where I think Bitcoin's going to go. I still think we're going to head up somewhere around this 117 to 119,466. Still think we're going to get up there. I am unchanged in my decision here. The 4-hour looks so funky on Bitcoin, it just obnoxious. Just looks obnoxious. We were holding so well, and then it decided, nah, we're going down. And we're not oversold. We have bullish divergence. We have things to go off of that says, hey, we should go up. The only thing from last night I mentioned, we were getting that bearish cross. Bearish cross has happened. So now we're going to have to try and fight to get above the 4-hour 200. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens overnight and into the morning tomorrow. Very confused on the price action during the day today. Very confused. What's up, Porky? Hope all is well. D-Oz. Things are good. Things are good. I just got really confused with the price action today, so I just kind of didn't really look at the market. I saw it was down, and I was like, all right, let's see what it does. It literally fell down and went sideways. That's all it did. It was just like, okay, what leverage was down here? Let's stop them out. Great. Now let's hold. So I still think we're gonna go up. We didn't have a meaningful drawdown. It was just it was a small drawdown, like 3% on the day. Not really a big move, but weird to see. Looking at a liquidation heat map. I mean, it looks better than it did last night. So last night we saw giant yellow bars up here. I guess all those shorts decided to exit, but or they just took profit because we fell. So we now only have this at 112,277. There's about 200 million sitting there. I mean, unless they're really trying to go for this like 124 million down here at 106.9, I don't know. It doesn't really look like the downside is the way to go for liquidity. So they might be baiting in long or shorts. Might be baiting in the shorts. I don't know. But still bullish. Still bullish. Even though we're just below a level of that should be acting as support. Still in the bullish camp. Don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe I'm just being hard-headed or I'm just seeing something different, but we'll see how futures expirations go this Friday. Maybe they'll let it finally breathe on Saturday and Sunday. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I'm at a loss. I don't know. List I got for you guys today. Ethereum, Solana, Doge, ADA, XRP, AVAX, Hype, and Aster. We looked at, I'm pretty sure, all of these yesterday. So this might turn into an extraordinarily fast stream. It's literally because I have no idea why we fell today. I wish there was a reason. That would help. Ethereum trade got stopped out, but we're still hanging on to the box. Still hanging on to the heart line of the downtrend. I still think it's going to go up there. Like, oh man, that's weird. Smash the like. I mean, you don't even have to. I feel forced in here. This feels like one of the more forced streams that I've ever done. Because honestly, I have nothing to talk about. There's no great news. There's really nothing that indicated we should have came down today. In the morning, we saw things going up. I mean, maybe it's because of the 1 hour time frame just taking over. And if that's the case, we're going to see another weird little fall again tomorrow, because the 1 hour stochastic is rising up very fast with very little price movement. So we'll see what happens. But if they keep doing these little mediocre drops, I kind of want nothing to do with the market until they figure it out. So when we finally start impulsing in a direction, I'll probably start trading then. But until then, I'm just sitting on my hands, waiting. just waiting. Looking at the Solana. Solana got us stopped out, but we're still making a higher low. Cool. Awesome. Love to see it. Love how we're just hanging out in this bearish control zone down here. Looking at it on the daily. Still looks fine. Still above that 200. Still looks fine. But two different levels that should have acted as support. At 202 level, once we got above it, should have stayed above it. We didn't. Pulled back. Maybe we come back down to 171. Maybe we don't. It doesn't have to. So, yeah, weird look in the market. It's a very weird look. But you know what? Let's see what's going on over here. Fear and greed index. We're in the fear territory. So we're just in the fear territory. Somebody posted earlier, extreme fear. Nope, it's just fearful out there. Interesting. Generally speaking, whenever you're in the fear side or extreme fear, those are usually great buying opportunities. So, might be something to pay attention to. Might be. Let's check out Dogecoin. Doge, you almost became the legend of the night. However, we got stopped out in the setup. Too bad. Just barely, too. Just barely. So, yeah, they're just sweeping liquidity. That's all this feels like. Get a little sweep of liquidity, let it come back up. We're in extreme fear. 22. Well, it says right here. I don't know which indicator you're using. Oh, it doesn't update regularly. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, apparently we're in extreme fear. Usually a good buying opportunity. Usually a good buying opportunity. I still stand by these trade setups. If we were to have a drop all the way down to like 17078, then I'd be like, oh yeah, was totally wrong. It just, I don't know. The fall today, it just didn't feel like a normal fall. It felt like they were just trying to suppress the price of everything for one reason or another. I don't know why. You got gold hitting all-time highs. You got the stock market going crazy. Which also is weird because normally stock market and gold going up at the same time, that's not normal. So, yeah, we're in a really weird time in the market. And then also now there's people talking about they're worried that banks might be on the verge of collapsing because of commercial real estate and auto lending. So that's always fun. Can't wait for the banks to get bailed out. Make that money printer go brr. Anyway. And our US Treasury bought up another $4 billion of its own debt. So I don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. We got ADA next. ADA did not make a guess on this one. I said I wouldn't trade this one last night, and lo and behold, was probably a good idea because it was looking bullish and then it fell. So glad I wasn't in on that. Why do you stay above 62 cents? Stay above 62.55. We're golden. Otherwise, we'll see you at 55. But you're losing your structure. That's a problem. That looks like a bearish back test to falling further. So ADA struggling a lot. Does not look great. Does not look great. We'll see what kind of support it holds. Current support 62.55, and then after that 55.61. Yeah. Yep. XRP here. Hanging on to 229. That's the biggest disappointment of the day. Biggest disappointment. I want to see this thing down here at like 58 cents. That's, you know what? We're bringing back the prophecy. You got so close to doing something right. when you made this giant wick down. So close. Just a couple more levels. Just a couple more. Man. Yeah. Very unimpressive on the move down. Very unimpressive. Then it almost got bought right back up. Almost. So yeah, I guess this is the recap stream where we just talk about what we've talked about last night. AVAX, it's hanging on to $20.78. Great. If we happen to lose that level, 16.14 next target. I'm still not bearish. So there's that. Still not bearish. Oh, I guess this one I can be bearish. We are below that 200. If we can't get back above it, I would look for one more little breath of life trying to go back up, and then maybe time to short AVAX. AVAX could be coming back down to 16.14. AVAX, you're in a lot of trouble here, buddy. You're in a lot of trouble here, buddy. Because on the daily, this is looking exactly like a bearish backtest of the 200. The only thing is, I would not take a short on AVAX right now because you're so deep in this bearish control zone. Your advantage is not to the downside. It's just not. I'm bullish. Up only now. That's funny. You're bullish up only now? I mean, as soon as I get confused about the market, yeah, we're probably going to see some movement, and then it's going to be like, okay, cool. Then as soon as I want to start going long again, it's time to short. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, AVAX here, danger zone. Do not lose that 2078. Could be really bad for you. Hang on to it with all that you got. With all your might. Alright. Hype. No. I like Hype. Hype's the only one that didn't do us dirty. Hype is the only one that didn't do us dirty. It tried. It tried really hard to, but it didn't do us dirty. It's okay. Barely. Look at how close it got. But Hype looks like it's getting ready to make its move again. Just like it did last night. But who knows? Maybe this time it's real. Maybe this time it's real. Still have the price target of 47.84.4. So let's go Hype. Woo! Still bullish. Still bullish. It's literally like resting right on top of the 200 daily simple moving average. Just hanging out there like it's a swing. Just chilling, having some barbecue. Maybe even some Lay's potato chips. Who knows? Nah, it's Hype. They're into Cheetos. They're into Cheetos. I guess last one, Aster. Wow, Aster catching the bids off of that 119 level. So the nice thing what Aster did, it actually gave us a confirmation low. I guess I can be less bearish. We almost got the entirety of that 11.95%. Almost. Jeez, we were a little off. It was an 8% drop. Not bad. Not too shabby. I mean, I wouldn't be bearish on Aster unless the market decided just, let's poop on your soul. No big deal. But still considered a higher low. So I guess we can stop with the bearishness. We might go up and test somewhere around this range at $2.02. How very odd. But one thing you do know at this point, it should not go lower. If it goes lower, it's going to be a real problem. Can I look at Dude and ApeCoin? Sure. Sure can there, bud. I don't know what Dude is. Alright, we will check out these two requests just for you. And then, for the looks of it, I might actually be done. Like a 16-minute stream. See, this is what I was worried about. This is kind of why I didn't want to go live tonight. I was like, I literally have nothing to go over. The market didn't do enough. Doodle Binset Binds coin. I don't know what that is. Doodles. Doodles. Nice little pop to the upside. You're up 22% right now. Let's go to the daily. Oh, it's new. We got some new trash in the house. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Well, let's hope you can get back above that level. Otherwise, this is a not once but twice confirmation of a high. Binance coin. You don't have to go live. Hey, man. I said I'd try. Okay, it's just, you know, this is kind of like, I don't want to put you guys through this much pain when it's like, I honestly have no idea what to talk about. Sorry. Oh, man. Well, let's all pray that they're going to count this as a back test. Let's pray. But your daily stochastic reset, you hit neutral territory. This could be looked at as a confirmation low. And this could rally a lot. I mean, like a lot. These new coins are weird. If the market decides to get a little bullish, you're already up 21%. This thing can go absolutely bonkers. 4 hour wants to push to the upside too. All I can really do is pull a fib and say, as long as you can stay above 7165, you could see this thing go up at least to this golden retrace, which would be, let's see here, which would be 62% more upside. Your 4 hour and your daily say that you could go up further, but I'm positive you're probably overbought on like the 1 hour and the 15-minute, and you're hitting overhead resistance. To take a fresh long right now, I don't think is a great idea. But, you know, you guys can gamble however you like. I personally would just wait for it to break above and then backtest. Otherwise, I would be looking for shorts right here. Just kind of how I play the game. But you're catching bids. So if you come up and you get a nice little backtest, it could be a backtest on the 5 minute. Like, it could be a really quick little come up, tap, and run. And then, yeah, you'd be looking for another 62% upside. But already up 24% now. I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. I would just look at it and be like, ooh, it looks great. Yeah. Hopefully we get some bullishness overnight. That's the hope. All right, 64% upside is kind of the target at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Ape. Haven't looked at Ape in a long time. Look forward to seeing this one. Oh, no. No. All-time lows. All-time low has been triggered. It's unfortunate. The nice thing, though, you held on to this as support. So, somebody out there is probably going to want to accumulate this thing. You got oversold on that dip. Very simple trade setup here. Stop loss probably would be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 3649, and you're looking to take profit anywhere between 51.50 and 54.56. So really, really easy setup here, simply because I don't think the traders really wanted it to get down this low. So possible 35% upside if it catches bids. That's a big if on the bids part. Big if. Really big if. So problem with the Ape coin is just it's getting zero traction. So to trade this one might not even be worth it. Trading the bigger ones that are actually getting a lot of volume to come into them, they're the ones getting the movement. So I usually would say, hey, stick to the big boys right now, because they're getting all the love. All of it. Unconditionally, too. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin again. Bitcoin looks like it wants to go up so bad. That 1 hour just looks so horrible. We're back above this level. Maybe someday Damien will become a member so he can talk on members' days. Those Latinos must not be cheap. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. Days like this, I'm live for such a short period of time. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Oh, so 1 hour with that high stochastic, that would keep me away from trading this overnight. Let's see if we can get a confirmation low, though, because we did just recently make a lower low. So now, we have no idea what the market makers are trying to do here. We don't have a clue. No idea. There's a weird pattern here. We're maintaining our bullish divergence, maintaining our levels. We're not getting oversold again. Ugh, stupid. You check BTC dominance and total 3 for shits and giggles. Why not? I got nothing else to talk about. Nothing else. Bitcoin dominance should be pretty darn high right now. Yeah, we're at 59%. It spiked all the way back up to 61.95. Bitcoin dominance has been uptrending. Jeez. Ever since September 13th. Don't you think we fill the wick? No. No. We don't usually fill the wick of like flash crashes. That's not a normal occurrence in Bitcoin's price history. Now, normal liquidation events, sure, we do that. But the flash crash, because of depegging of certain assets, we normally don't fill those. I'm just wondering if Wall Street's taking like a week off of crypto and just focusing on all the other assets because of how badly the drop, or how bad the drop was. That would probably make the most sense in my head. Yeah, you know, Bitcoin dominance, this is not ideal. We reset this daily stochastic so fast. We're back in neutral territory. We could make another push to the upside. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And noted, you have a bunch of different stablecoin issuers issuing more stablecoins than ever. So, a lot of weird things happening in the market these days. A lot of weird things. A lot of fraud, I'm guessing. A lot of fraud. Let's go look at total 3. Total 3. I mean, we just look range bound. I guess the one thing I don't like, one thing I really don't like is the fact we had this like nice little uptrend here. We broke down from it, bearishly backtested. Now we're struggling to hang on for dear life. I don't like that very much. I think most investors are waiting to see what it did. Since it didn't go up or down, people don't feel rushed into buying. Well, I think general people, they're probably wiped out of their accounts by now. Because remember, most people were trading on leverage. So if there was like most retailer people in the altcoin space, yeah, they just got their whole portfolio just got annihilated. They're like, oh my god, what do I do? And so, you know, they're probably looking for work. But other people, like spot holders, they're just holding spot, so they don't actually care. They're just waiting. So total 3, not looking great. I mean, cool that we're above $1 trillion. I mean, just barely. But right now, we really need to get back above that 1.01 trillion. If we can't get back above that, this could get straight back down to 956 billion, which would just be more selling pressure for the alts. We're in a very distinct downtrend on the 4 hour. Is this a wedge? If it's a wedge, we're probably at the conclusion of the wedge. If it's a wedge, let's see. I guess maybe the argument's there for it to be a wedge. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, the argument's there. We got 3 touches. Argument's there. So if this is a falling wedge, we could see this thing break to the upside sometime in the next week. And that could be something like this. Getting a nice little 6.6% move to the upside for your favorite altcoin. So, maybe it'll get in cheaper if they wait. Maybe. Maybe. Some of that will be reimbursed. No, Binance says if you qualify with maybe referral refers to stop loss never hit. Yeah, the funny part about it, it's like the number they used, I think it was like 280 million or something, and then I saw somebody break this down. They were talking about if you put it across their 1 million users who got liquidated, it would turn into like $180 per person. So I don't think it's gonna matter. Like, I think it's more of, it's a great PR stunt that they're like, we're going to give money back because of our fuck up. But I don't think it's actually going to be anything substantial per the individual. Sort of like when you see class action lawsuits. They got sued for $700 million. We're all going to get paid. And then you get that check for like $1.10. You know, it's like, oh, that was, okay. All right, never mind. I can't even buy a bag of chips. Damn it. I also saw reports on X. One guy, he took a screenshot where I think he lost $4 million, like USDT, and they reimbursed him 42 cents. I was like, that's harsh. That is just mean. 42 cents. Yikes. That's dang. Yeah, it's not a good little situation here. So we can all blame Chinance. I'm stealing JB's term because it's true now, because China openly has stated, oh, we're taking a stake in Binance. So it is officially Chinance. Officially. Which is a gosh darn shame. Alright, well, we're sitting in limbo here, guys. We're sitting in limbo. Hopefully tomorrow brings a green day. If not, well, maybe next week. If not next week, Thanksgiving's always a good time. It's always a good time. We lasted longer than expected. We've gone a full, give it 10 seconds, 30 minutes. You know, much longer than I expected. I'm still leaning bullish, but if Bitcoin loses that 200 daily moving average, I'm shifting to bearish, baby. At least then, I think we would see it just actually trend in a direction for a while. But there's a high probability that gold will start slowing down because it just hit 30 trillion in market cap. Absolutely insane. And considering they're buying up stocks at the same time, I'm thinking some of the profits from gold might actually flow into crypto. But could be wrong. Could be wrong. We'll see how it goes though. I think they mean a few of the big losers will get some money back. Not everyone. Yeah, probably not everyone. Especially if they are dealing with China. You're not rich enough to get your money back. This is your fault. It's kind of wild how they can do that out there. Kind of wild. But you know, communism is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, guys. Well, I'm not going to eat up too much of your evening. Hopefully you guys are just chilling and grilling, waiting just like I am for some price action to start presenting itself. Until then, hey, sit tight. Don't try and overtrade. Don't try and go crazy. But just wait. Markets will bounce. Markets will move. They'll do something in the coming days. We just don't know when. Oh, another fun thing that's happening in the stock market. I guess it's the highest amount of contracts in stock market history. Over 100 million contracts are open. So like futures contracts. So I think that's kind of interesting. Pretty interesting. A lot of people betting on the markets. Alrighty. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Deuces, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in. Even though this was an extremely lackluster stream. If we get some good price action tomorrow, I'll be live again tomorrow. I do plan on it, but if the market is just as dull and boring as it was today, I will not be live tomorrow. But anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next one. If you're not a part of the Discord already, join the Discord. It's a great place to be. A lot of us talking trash to each other. And, yeah, I do post stuff in there and things. And just send in your best meme. We got you. See you, Porky. See you, JB. Have a good one, Rich. You guys take it easy. Deuces. I'm out. Peace.